The whole cube was crazy. Like, it was like, I was just on some shit. That's exactly how it was. I was jittery. I was like, not jittery, but I was just more like, all right, cool. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, there's a post that we got. Oh, let me try to post up that. Oh, let me go back to work because I gotta. Like, I was just too much.
You felt like you were pretty much the guy from Grandma's Boy. You're like,
yeah.
Adios, turd nuggets.
Hey, what's going on? Change your algorithm. We are back. It's your boy Nate.
and your boy Jules, man. What's up, man? Hope everyone's good, bro. Man, bro, last personal pod we did, we got pretty personal.
Yeah. It was.
Pretty
said
intense, pretty raw.
Yeah, so the last personal pod was about, young Raph passing away.
Yeah, man.
During birth, and then you said that some people
prior to birth. Yeah.
Prior to birth, sorry.
Yeah.
And you said some people reached out to you after you posted it on social media, which was really brave, man. Man, I couldn't do that shit, man. Like I said, I would do everything opposite of what y'all doing. Like, y'all are super strong, and just like, yeah. I would be out in some. You wouldn't hear from me. For
leave
like
me
a good
alone,
6
bro.
months.
Everybody leave
6
me.
months, you wouldn't hear from me, bro.
You would be in Thailand in White Lotus season 7.
100%.
Just in the background, just walking around, getting some meditation in.
Seriously.
And the thing is, that's not wrong either. Like, I feel like with these situations, there's no right, there's no wrong, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like you gotta you just gotta figure out what's the healthiest way for like you and your partner to navigate it. That I think also like maybe fits your personality, but also fits like your psyche and like what would help you through it, or like not what would help you through it either, because there's certain things that you want to do to make it easier, but then there's certain things that you're like, nah, but we should do it this way. I think that's the best way, to go about it. And it is rough, man, but I'm glad we spoke on it, man. To be honest, I would have felt weird just trying to like not speak on it, because it's a part of me now, man. He's a part of me. He's a part of Sam. It's a part of our story now of who we are, of who we're becoming. God, clearly made it happen for some reason. So it's like, this is what it is. This is our current reality, and we're finding the silver linings in it, man.
Mm-hmm. And then also you said people reached out to you from the post,
right?
Which was good. Some got some messages, some encouraging messages. And people could relate to it,
right? Which was, it's crazy because it's like, man, I would have like there were some dudes that reached out to me like privately. And I would have never thought they went through this, man. And it's like, damn. They're like, yo, man, keep your head up, bro. Like, I know how it feels. Like, shit sucks, man. And, like, me and my lady went through it. And, yo, just be there for your lady, man. Keep her positive. And it's like, fuck, man. Like, a lot of men, man, you know how it is, bro. We go through shit. And we just take it on the chin, man. And shout out to all of us, like, men just trying to be the best, man, we can be, bro. Yep. To be honest, man. But I think it is important, and I think we've always spoken about that, like wanting to make CYA not also a space where we're all striving to be better and like striving to get the most out of our life and create healthy, spaces for ourselves in our homes, in our relationships, in our friendships, in our careers, all that. But we also wanted to, I remember, Nate, you were talking about like, man, it would be so dope to have like retreats with other men that are like pursuing the same mindset or pursuing just life in the way we are as well, where we could all connect, communicate, talk, share, because you know how it is sometimes, like for Sam, like I wanted to, and I knew I had to, and I wanted to be strong for her and make sure I was guiding her through the pain. But and then like I knew when I spoke with y'all, like I didn't have to like hold nothing up. Like I could just like, oh man, this shit sucks, bro. Like I could be real, I could be raw. Like we're all men, we got each other. It's like, yeah, you good, bro. So it's like I feel like we all need that, man. And I forget how important that is. Yeah. And it made me realize that there's a lot of dudes out there that don't have like the friendships that we have, where we can talk about like to feel safe enough to be like, damn, bro, I'm kind of hurting right now, man. You know what I mean? We feel like, yeah, shit sucks, but like, it is what it is. I'll be straight. And it's like, damn, you know, it's like it's okay to say like, nah, this shit hurts.
Yeah.
So it was really cool to see that, man, and see dudes reach out about that.
Yeah. And I think for guys too, like we have to do better at being there for each other.
True.
And more often, and sometimes you know how guys, we like to joke a lot and shit like that, but when something
Right.
serious comes along, you can joke, but it's just like, let's talk through it first, and then read the room and know when to joke about things,
because the jokes will come up naturally.
Yeah, it
like,
comes up
especially
naturally.
if you have that relationship.
Right. Yeah. And then because this one guy said on the CEO podcast, I forgot his name, it's an older guy, but he kind of he specializes in like men loneliness and like men going through things type of guy, whatever.
Right.
And he was just talking about like how some guys might want to go to their friends about their ED problems, like erectile dysfunction problems, and then some guys like laugh it out. And then it's actually happened in my family. A cousin, I can't say any names, but a cousin reached out to an uncle and like told him like, yo, this is happening, this is what I'm dealing with.
Uncle ended up
roasting him and telling everybody that's what it was.
Jesus.
So now
bro.
they're not cool no more. And well, actually now they just got cool, and but it was years. It took years for them to build that relationship back.
Yeah, bro. Because it's like he took a,
he got
especially
vulnerable,
as a man,
yeah,
bro. You took a big chance being vulnerable.
Yeah.
You go to someone like your uncle thinking they're an older person, like, oh, I probably like he could probably understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, exactly.
And then this man want to roast him and tell everybody. Like roasting him and joking with him, that's one thing. But then you're gonna go and tell everybody, like, God damn, bro.
So like we just have to do better at like being there for each other, because again, not all of us have like sometimes we don't want to go to our partners. Sometimes we don't want to talk to it with our families, and like we gotta be boys and be real, be real about shit and read the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah. Fellas, man, let's tap in, man. Also let us know if y'all down for something like that, because maybe we could even do like maybe monthly Zooms or something, like where we can like just chop it up with a few.
Yeah, I'm down for that too.
Any of you guys that might want to jump on a Zoom, chop it up, just talk about life, perspective, things you've been kind of navigating through, man. I think it's important. All right. Apologize, we had some technical difficulties, but yeah, we're back. So yeah, like we were talking, maybe we could do a monthly Zoom or something like that, or something that eventually we can build up. Just kind of touch on life, talk about what we're navigating through, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
I think maybe even share like what books, maybe books we'd recommend, or make some type of chat where we can talk, recommend what books we're reading, what books you guys have read, or books you guys recommend, etc.
Yeah, even things to optimize ourselves. Like, I've been currently taking Methylene Blue and taking it in a troche form. And troche form means that it's like kind of down to like a little square, where it's not a liquid. You don't have to put drops in your mouth. You kind of just swallow it, pause, and then you're able to kind of feel the effects. And you can break it up into pieces. So I break it. I just do 2 pieces out of the one piece. You do 2 pieces? Out of the one piece. There's like a one square. Out of that
little square, right?
Yeah, so think of a square and then think of 4 little squares and stuff within that little square.
Oh, okay. So you like cut cubes. You cut it like,
I cut it in half. Yeah. So it's like a little square like this.
You cut that little square in 4 half. Squares.
No, I cut it in half.
Oh,
okay. I take 2 because there's like 4 cubes in it. So I just cut it in half, and then I just eat half of the square. So you take 1 whole cube? I eat half of the square a day instead of taking a whole cube a day. Got you. Okay, so you end up taking half of a cube. Yeah. So damn it, how has it been for you? Because like I didn't get a chance to research it fully, but I know what you spoke about, and I already know you fucking researched the shit out of it before you even ingested it. Yep. But I seen this dude that we fuck with too, not what's his name, man, the older white guy who does all the content where he's talking about food and honey, and he's all about like raw beef and honey and shit. Head, he was talking about somehow he fears it could cause like mitochondria issues or something in your brain, like if you don't necessarily need something like methylene blue or something. Like yeah, there's always side effects. Right, and everyone's gonna have their gonna debate have their opinion. Or opinion. There, obviously it's a hot topic. He has to touch on it too. Yeah. But yeah, so how have you felt on it, just in general? I've been good, man. Like it helps me focus. Like, it helps me stay on task without me even knowing that I'm staying on task. And it's like the urgency to get something done is a little bit, like, I want to say amped up by like maybe 5% or 10%. Like, it's like I'm just like more in the zone of what I want to do. Like, my flow is, I can tell, is more fluid. And you know, when you kind of like, I'm in meetings at work, and then sometimes I forget the words that I want to say. But since being on Methylene Blue, like, I've been able to kind of remember the words that I want to say in the meeting or at that moment, in which, like,
so it's like you just feel sharp. It's
yeah,
like clear,
I feel sharp.
clear
Clarity is there.
No, like, okay, damn.
And the only downfall of it is that your piss is blue, like I was telling you, which is like weird shit. I feel like an alien pissing out blue, but
that is a little wild.
pee.
It's like some Conehead type shit.
Yeah, it's really weird, but it does. It's definitely an enhancer. I played it while I was doing golf, and I've been winning 2 weeks in a row, and I never win like 2 weeks in a row. Like, I'm beating everybody that's been playing golf for like years, and I've been balling.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you feel like a big difference though? Like from when you were like playing before without it, and then now?
Yeah, because I was more anxious before, and now it's just like, all right, let me just make sure I'm lined up. Like, I did that before where I was like, okay, let me make sure I'm lined up, but there's probably people behind me. Oh fuck, let me make sure I'm just fuck up, you know. Now it's like, all right, let me just make sure I'm good, like, take a couple
chatter,
of swings,
less lagging.
yeah, and then it's in the zone, and then just hit. And when I mess up, I'm not going crazy. I'm just like, okay, yeah, I see what I did there, so let me just reschedule that, and then like do something different next time, and like that's it. Like, it's not
nice.
Yeah, and and it could be placebo. Like I said, it could be placebo, but so far I've been taking it for a month, and it's been amazing. Like, I love it, and I just ordered some more before I go to Atlanta on Monday because I ran out.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I doubt it's placebo though, because I feel like you would notice. I feel like you wouldn't have been as like, yo, this shit's kind of like making a difference for me. I feel like you wouldn't have been like that if it was like more placebo, if it was like a slight difference or something.
Yeah.
But like, man, I can only imagine it is helping you in some way, shape,
Yeah,
or
it gives
form.
me a lot of energy too, because even when I usually play golf, I want to go sleep when I go home, and I do like 2-3 hours of sleep and like a nap, because I have to wake up at like 5:30, 6 a.m.
Right.
to get ready to play golf and go drive over to the course and stuff. So after golf, I'm just like, yo, let's get it. I go hop in the shower. I just like, and it's like I'm nonstop, and I get tired around like 8 o'clock.
Which is, I mean,
Is
that's
perfect.
normal.
It's
Yeah,
perfect.
it's perfect.
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, yes, I can just wind down, get ready for my Monday, and just kill it, the next week.
And so I know you were mentioning it. It has caffeine in it.
Yeah, 50 grams.
So with your aura analytics and stuff, like for sleep, has it been thrown off? Like, have you seen any big changes, or like either good or bad? Or
yeah, my sleep's been 10 times better. My sleep's been 10 times better, and also my allergies went away. Bro, my allergies fucking went, bro. Which I can breathe through my nose, dog. And usually I'm congested here. I'm congested. You know me, bro. I'm like always sneezing. I'm always doing that shit. Gone. Fucking gone, bro. And it's been, and I didn't want to jinx it, but it's been 3 weeks now. Like, so
Wow.
the first week I was taking this shit, I was blowing out blue chunks out of my fucking, like, I couldn't stop blowing out shit, and I thought there was something wrong. And then
that's fucking scary.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. I'm like, what the? And I'm blowing out this thick ass snot, and I keep doing it every day, like for like 3 days straight. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? What's the side effects? And then all of a sudden on the fourth day,
my fucking brain is coming out my nose, man.
Then all of a sudden on the fourth day, I can breathe,
so
bro.
do you think it was just shit that was like backed
Yeah, of course.
up
I'm
for,
always
like,
backed. I'm always
Dang.
congested, like all the way up in here. My fucking sinus is all. I live with that shit day to day.
Wow.
And this shit, I was like telling I was like, yo, this shit. She's like, yo, what's wrong with you? You keep like blowing your nose every 5 seconds. I was like, yo, I'm blowing out these chunks of like snot that I don't know where the fuck they came from.
Jesus.
And it was like, it's all my congestion was just coming out from the methylene blue, which I don't know how. I looked it up, and they said, yeah, it could help allergies. Yes, it's possible that it could help allergies.
But it's not like a like that's not something they like quote unquote advertise.
They don't
like,
advertise
that's
it.
not
Yeah.
what it's for.
Right, it's not what it's for. It's really for, focus and energy and things
Wow.
like that. And this has been a
Damn.
blessing overall for me, man. And I think people like you that
Mhm.
have ADHD, I think
Right.
it helps a lot. Like
Wow.
because we tend to get tired too, because
Mhm.
we're like thinking about and trying to do so much different shit
Right.
that we
Right.
can
Right.
get tired midway, and then
Because you're spending so much fucking energy, like, oh,
yeah,
like
thinking
trying to
about shit.
control. Because then you start trying to like ignore your own distractions. You're like, no, let me focus. I gotta do this. Is what I'm gonna do. Let me knock this out. Then I'm gonna go on to that.
Right.
But and then instead of wasting all that time trying not to let your fucking brain distract you, you're being effective and you're kind of knocking shit out. So
100%.
I could see that, man. One time in New York when we were on a production set for this movie, bro, we had a late ass night. Then we all went home, and then the fucking next morning, early call time, and I was just like, bruh, I was tired as fuck. And this dude's like, yo, if you want, I got Adderall. So I was like, nah, I'm good. He's like, yo, did he give me half? Or he was like, he's like, yo, trust me, it's good. Like, it'll just kind of like get you alert and like lock you in. Like, you'll be on point. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn. I was like, nah, I'm good. Then started falling asleep. I was like, fuck. I was like, yo, let me get it, bro. Gave it to me. Bro, I was on point. Felt like I was like, oh shit. Like I was like, oh, what you need? Like, yo, I wanted to accomplish everything on that set. I felt like I was ready to make that whole movie by myself, bro. I was ready to like tell the director, well, yo, watch out. Yo,
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
I had to like, yo, tell myself like, yo, calm down, because I didn't want people to be like, yo, what's up with this dude? Like, he on some shit. This nigga's all over the place. Because I was ready to do it all. Yeah. And I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And then later he seen me and I was like working. He's like, yo, you good?
Daddy, right?
Yeah. He's like, yo, you good? And I was like, yeah, yo, I'm on it. He's like, told you, son.
Yo, I got something else for you.
Yo,
Come
that
back
was
to the
actually
crib.
cocaine in a capsule. You took coke.
Yo, listen.
What?
You did that angel dust, dog. I ain't know you like to get wet.
I know you gotta like get wet, baby, but then again, you Latino. I should have known.
Yeah, so
Damn, bro,
methylene
this shit.
died again?
Alright,
Jesus.
stop.
Anyways, yeah, methylene blue. Methylene blue is like Adderall pretty much. If you take a whole troche, that's how you would feel. So I dialed it back, and also I was getting like some weird like feelings in my temples when I took a whole troche for like 3 days straight, and I was like, let me dial it back, and then I dialed it back to like 3, and then I still felt it, and I dialed it back to 2, and I haven't felt it since, and I still get the same focus.
Okay, that's good.
So that's what they said. They said you have to kind of find your regimen, like your dosage.
It's funny though, because people always recommend starting small and then working your way up. You did the opposite.
Yeah,
you started with the whole cube, and then you go down.
Yeah, I go down. Yeah. Yeah, the whole cube was crazy. Like, it was like I was just on some shit. Yeah, that's exactly how it was. I was jittery. I was like, not jittery, but I was just more like, all right, cool. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, there's a post that we got. Oh, let me try to post up that. Oh, let me go back to work because I gotta. Like, I was just too much.
You
on
felt
it.
like you were pretty much the guy from Grandma's, but you're like,
yeah.
Adios, turd nuggets.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. But man, I hope it keeps going good for you. Obviously, I hope no negative side effects come from it.
Yeah,
that shit trips me out with the blue piss and then the blue, like how it could turn your brain blue and your
like, and
bro.
Also you asked me about the Oura ring with the thing there. I had lost the Oura ring for a little bit. Like,
damn, for real?
Yeah, and it's not like I replaced it with this, and I was like, but I had lost it. I forgot where I put it. And then Dion had got me the Whoop band for my birthday. And I was like, oh, let me just fuck with this. And then I remembered where I put the Oura ring. I was like, oh, let me go get it. It's over there in that bag. So I found it at the bottom of the bag and put it on. But I've been using the Whoop band. And the difference between the Oura ring and the Whoop band is that the Whoop band pretty much tells you what you need to do. The Oura ring tells you what you're doing, if that makes sense. So let's say you need to recover because you've been doing 3 days of like shit sleep. The Whoop band is going to tell you need 9 hours or else you're not going to recover from those 2 days that you fucked up. It's going to say you need 9 hours and 3 minutes of sleep. If you don't reach that, you're not fully recovered. You need better sleep the next day. You and the same thing with your workouts. Like, if you strained yourself throughout the day, it's going to say, hey, you're at a 5.7 strain. You need to get, in order to recover, your sleep needs to be at least 8 hours and 36 minutes. And then also, I forgot what else, but it'll tell you what you need to be doing.
Damn,
So
that's pretty dope.
And it tells you when you need to go to bed, and if you don't go to bed by that time, you're gonna fuck up your whole circadian shit, and you're gonna mess up like your sleep schedule, and like you're not gonna recover.
Wow.
Yeah, so like if you're a runner or you're a person that works out, plays tennis, does golf, whatever, it's gonna show like the strain it does on your body and how to like kind of repair that.
Wow.
That's why a lot of athletes, they have this. I'm trying to see it, like me and Dion are testing it out to see if it's worth it for the average person.
True.
But so far it's dope, but I'm not
dope,
sure
though.
if it's needed. I don't know. No, I don't know yet. It's still testing it out.
I'm still my aura.
The aura is dope, man. It gives you everything, man. It definitely
really
does.
dope.
Like
it encourages you. It definitely doesn't tell you like exactly like, hey, you lacked on sleep last night. You need to get 9.5 hours this night. Like it doesn't say that, but it does a good job at even. Remember how I told you I'm trying to get in the room earlier at night. It always sends that notification like, hey, you should start winding down now.
Yeah.
it's like
go to bed.
It's like I appreciate it, man. So yeah, man, that's dope though.
Maybe we should do a skit like a live aura ring, like, or a live whoop band, like a person. The whoop band is a person, or the aura ring is a person. It's like, hey, bro,
or like a personal assistant that like to help you optimize your life and your
like the whoop band would be like an actual person.
Oh, I get
or
what you're
the
saying.
or like just like how like how
like
Dorm
those
Tainment did
skits that
the
represent.
live GPS, like with Mike being like the GPS, he was Jamaican GPS.
That's
shit
not
like
a
that.
bad idea. We could try to figure something out with that,
For
or
sure.
even do one of the put you on like another. With that character where he's like,
with
the book one that we're about to drop.
that would be dope.
Man,
yeah,
he's
we can do that again.
Oh no, this is an aura.
This is
ring.
the aura ring.
No, it's my Apple.
This the whoop band.
Yeah.
you ain't ready for this, dog.
Like, to be honest, like, like white folks just got on it, and I'm on it. So,
Yeah,
like,
you Latinos, so you gonna be late. Like, black people be late, but you be late.
like, it's like really for only like professional athletes and like rich people.
You ain't rich, dog. How you know that? How you know that?
See, that's the thing. You judging me off of like
I can tell.
like your
You got
optics.
The crab in the barrel mindset.
You don't know what my crypto wallet look like. You don't know what my stocks look like. Yeah, that's funny, man. Yeah. So yeah, I'm curious, man. Well, let me know if you want to sell your aura ring.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it. I just charged it last night, so I'm gonna put it on tonight and make sure I see what's the difference, because I want to see the difference, like
Right.
who's more accurate, like
True.
you know. But so far, I like the Whoop. It's just weird. Like right now, this is how it charges. Like there's this thing you slide on top and it portable charges, which is cool. And then you just take it off when it's charged. And then you get all these notifications like to your phone saying like, oh, it's fully charged, you know.
So this thing out here that's the piece that actually records everything?
No, this is just a charger.
Oh, that's just a charger?
This stays on your so the Whoop band stays on your arm 24/7.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
Just like
The
Aura
design,
Ring.
I'm not too crazy about the design. It looks like a little like a watch without a face.
Yeah, that's literally what they call it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Uh-huh. So I think that's what they're going for.
Okay, well, yeah, they definitely accomplished it.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
But yeah, any challenges you've been going through? Anything you've been trying to optimize other than going to bed earlier?
Let me see, bro. Man, traffic in the city, man. Traffic in the city. Excited. We're moving along with the episodes story-wise. But, you know, this production team that we're considering and trying to maybe get involved, as you know, just kind of running into little like bumps in communication and trying to figure out the proper expectations. Trying to, man. And I think this is good that it's happening, because it's like, you know, with us getting bigger, with us doing bigger projects, like we don't have to, but it's always good to work with other people. Always good to lighten your load. See what they know, see what you know, trade information, experience together, like working on a project. I just hope like the respect stays there on both sides. And I hope we can like get over this hump to like actually get closer to production, because right now it's just like a bunch of back and forth on like preferences and like fucking like, you know, little shit that at least I don't think is like major. It's like, okay, bro. But it's funny because we were watching interviews, and then Sam's also doing another class now, and he talks about how, like, sometimes when you're dealing with, like, obviously this isn't like a studio, but when you're dealing with like studios or sometimes shit like that, like sometimes they just want to give an input just to earn their check. Like they just want to feel like, hey, well, this is my 2 cents, and like, because they're getting paid, they're meant to do a job. If they're just saying, oh shit, oh, you wrong with that, that's good, yeah, fuck it, like they're gonna start to feel like, damn, I'm not really earning my money, I gotta like say some shit or give some feedback, or hey, you need to do it like this. So it's like, I think this is good for us to learn how to navigate this, and experience this little bit of challenge and this friction. And I hope we can figure it out, man, so that way both parties can win, and we can move forward towards like getting it produced, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to speed, and then like it's gonna come down to like you said, compromises.
Right.
But yeah, it's just an expectation that when you collab with like a bigger production company,
right,
that's just how it is. Like
right.
they're the big dogs, so they're gonna want their input to be on that paper. And they're serious about it.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it and you go through the back and forth and they really do like the project, it could take years or months. So at that point, there needs to be a decision made, like, okay, is this the right fit, or is this like something where you're willing to sacrifice years on a project? Because I spoke to that producer lady, and she did 16 films. She told me each film was 3 to 5 years to make.
Damn, but she's done 16?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty fucking impressive.
It's awesome. Yeah, her IMDb, I looked at it, I was like, oh. It's like, yeah, her Capella, she's amazing. Yeah, she gave some great advice.
That's so dope, man.
Got her
she
number,
jumped on the phone with you like that.
Jumped on the phone. She's amazing, man. She gave me some great. She's like, yo, anytime you had any questions, let me know. Just text me or call me anytime. And I was like, damn, it's dope as hell.
And you kind of gave her like a little bit of our whole journey and everything like that. Dope.
Yeah. So
were you able to share any work with her, or?
Yeah, I believe sent her the IMDb and sent her one of the projects, like Alexa Off and all that.
Oh, cool.
Didn't send her everything, but yeah, she just liked everything,
Oh, that's dope.
But yeah, she just said like, yeah, if you she's like, yeah, when you're working with other production companies, it's just like you have to go back and forth, and then it's this whole thing about getting more money from them, and then it's like, it's just, that's why the films take so long. And that's what, remember I sent you on Instagram, like, dude, with his film, everybody loved it. He's going to do it with A24. A24 sent back their notes. The other companies sent back their notes. So he was working with 2 companies plus his. And then it just took forever to try to get the film out. Then he was like, and it just never came out. He was like, yo, fuck it, I'm just going to put it online. Like, I'm just going to do my thing. And like, and that worked out way better.
Nice.
So
what film was it? He ended up putting it out himself?
Yeah. He ended up putting it out himself, and like it blew up online, and
and then he took it back to streamers.
Yeah, then he took it back to streaming because he was able to have leverage to sell.
He already had analytics. He
had everything he needed. So it's like,
that's dope.
Yeah. So, but it's expected. This, this process
that's
is
what
expected.
I'm saying. Yeah. So that's why I'm trying, like, cause me, bro. Even from before, I remember I used to like get very strong on certain things and like get all passionate, and it's like, all right, it could come off like selfish in a way, and then like not easy to work with, So I'm trying not to let that happen. I'm trying to find the middle ground, but at the same time, I am trying to protect the story, especially since this is a series that's touching on something that's really impacting people and like impacting families in a way, and I don't want to just for like clicks, like turn it into like a fucking empire or power where we're trying to just like sensationalize the trauma. It's like, nah, I want this shit to feel like how you're talking about White Lotus, where you feel like, damn, I feel like I know these people, or like even when they fuck up, you're like, damn, I kind of see why they made that choice, or like you kind of understand and have that empathy of why they fucked up, and I want that across the board, man. Like, I want you to, like, by the time it ends, I just want you to feel like, fuck, like, realize how much we all impact each other within a community, the power that we have to impact each other within a community, doing things the right way, trying to protect your little village, love, family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want all those things to be like, wow. So it's more than just sex trafficking. You know what I mean? Like so, yeah, man. Hopefully, God will guide us through this and align us in the right way. And yeah, bro.
But I think it also has to do. I think it also has to do with platform too. Like if you're
That
giving it
is
to a
true,
HBO
too.
Max or a FX or
Right.
like
They
then
kinda
yeah, like
understand
it's
that.
like
Yeah.
that's the type of audience that goes to see the stuff that like are
Damn,
on
true.
those levels.
Yeah.
But I think if you're putting it on a Tubi or like a one of these smaller, even though Tubi's
True.
huge, but they're like kind of
Right.
considered smaller, and like
Mhm.
the type of content that's on there is like kind of
Urban
less,
and
yeah,
very like
yeah. You don't have to think too
yeah.
hard about what you're
It's
seeing.
very in your face.
Right, yeah. So I think it has to do with
That's
that
a
too.
tough thing too.
And I
yeah.
think the notes that are coming back are probably maybe so that because they know the
That's
know the
what
rhythm.
I'm wondering too.
Yeah, they kind of
Mhm.
understand that this is what needs to happen in order to like capture
Succeed on
people and
this
succeed on
platform.
the
Yeah.
right to make the money. So
Even if they're not thinking of it that way, it's like it probably is coming from that.
yeah,
You know?
right.
Like just that knowing of like, nah, this is what like
yeah, maybe
needs-
their last two films, or they're trying to go after the
They're
films
going
that
off
did
the
well.
data that
Mm-hmm.
that's true
Yeah.
too.
So maybe we don't
Or
know.
maybe mistakes that they've made that they're trying to like they're trying to avoid us making, you know?
Yeah, it's possible too. Yes.
Yeah, so damn. Yeah, man.
It's interesting, definitely is. But
Or
yeah, so but again, guys, thank you again for tuning in to Change Your Algorithm.
word up.
Look out for the next episode, and
Word up.
you guys leave us a like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, and yeah, let the algorithm just
Yes, sir.
bless us a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
Wish us luck on our film projects. Maybe we
Yeah.
continue to push them forward.
right?
We got some funny skits coming.
Also, we got a reality show coming. We should do that shit.
Oh yeah, we got to do that. We're gonna stick by that, by what Nate said, as far as we have one coming, because that's gonna give us the motivation to keep pushing forward. It's gonna document. We're gonna do our best to document the good moments, the tough moments, all the shit in between. As far as us working on our first movie, day one, and then trying to get the 6-part series of Traffic in the City produced.
Yeah.
So we're going to start doing that. We're going to start putting that out, give you guys a little insight. Hopefully you can enjoy it, relate to it, all that good stuff here.
Yep. Peace out, y'all. Love.
Holla
Change
for
your
a
algorithm.
dollar, man.
Peace.